An acquaintance of mine, well actually perhaps acquaintance is too strong a word, a person who over the many years of having known him I've come to regard as someone I met, was recently enthusing about an electronic gizmo he had purchased over the web. Said person, shall we call him Bob, is one of those techno-balls who prattles on incessantly about the latest gadget, buys it on release date and then parades it around with so much pride you'd think he invented the sodding thing himself. The piece of technical wizardry that had got Bob particularly aroused on this occasion was the new third edition of the Amazon Kindle. The Kindle, for those of you who have been living in a neo-Luddite bubble for the last 3 years, is a software and hardware platform developed by Amazon.com, subsidiary Lab 126, for the rendering and displaying of ebooks and other digital media. For the princely sum of £109, you too could be the proud owner of this electronic reading device. Each virtual book you purchase can be stored on the Kindle's ultra-thin hard drive, thus eliminating the need for books and bookshelves. Also, as Bob explained, it's lighter than a paperback and there is no glare off the screen because its e-ink technology makes it read like real paper. And listen, he said, pressing the device to my ear, it even sounds like you're turning a page. Bob grinned like a smug, patronising porky pig. Not wanting to enter into protracted conversation, I simply smiled and said, "That's great, Bob, a really good piece of kit," and let him walk away to no doubt bore some other poor sap with his techno-babble. For the next 30 minutes or so I imagined how the conversation would have unfolded had I been inclined enough to argue with the twat. I am pretty sure it would have gone something a little like this. "Well, that's all well and good, Bob, and I'm pleased for you, really, I am, but I already have a device that reads like real paper and sounds like I'm turning a page. It's called a real book. And yes, the Kindle may be lighter than a paperback, but I've never really found a paperback to be overly cumbersome in the past. I've never thought, oh, Christ, this is heavy. If only they'd invent something lighter." But the Kindle can store 420,000 titles. That's the equivalent of carrying an entire library around with you. You couldn't do that with real books.
True, Bob.
But then, why would I want to? Where would I be going where I needed instant access to my entire book? On holiday? It saves you packing lots of books in your suitcase. Yeah, well, when I'm on holiday I tend to have better things to do than read, like immersing myself in the culture, sightseeing, meeting, drinking and whatnot. I don't need swathes of literature to keep me occupied, 2 to 3 books max. There are other features, with its text-to-speech capability, it can actually read to you. Well, whoopee shit. I'm quite capable of reading to myself, thank you very much. And also, Bob, what happens if you get your Kindle stolen? It's the equivalent of a highbrow burglar breaking into your home, stealing all your books, and then taking a dump on your pink shag pile. You have no reading material, and you have to pay £109 to get your carpets theme cleaned. But it's the future. Okay, but you can keep your brave new world. I actually quite like the feel and smell of proper paper. I like the dog-eared pages and the creased spines. I like scribbled notes and underlined phrases. I like to lend and be lent books. If it ain't broke, Bob, don't go fixing it. You're right, Ebbie. I've been an idiot. Clearly your argument is both astute and salient. I am wrong and apologise unreservedly for my irreverent babble. Apology accepted, Bob. Now be gone with you. And with that he was gone. I smiled and applauded myself on another imaginary argument well won.